Hi my angels, so thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. Something that I wanted to say that is that we are going through really hard times right now with that whole COVID-19 pandemic things going on. Like all of us can't be all of us are not able to go through our everyday lives like as usual. We are facing a lockdown situation. So I am aware of how much the country, the society, the people, the world is affected by this, and especially as a student, I know how the students out there are feeling right now. I have some tips just to maybe guide you all on studying, preparing during this pandemic thing. I know all the public exams are being postponed to end of this year or maybe much later. So yeah, and one side note is that all these tips and tricks I'm going to give you, it is I'm learning as well. I'm still learning. I'm not a pro at this. I'm not an expert at this. I'm still working on myself to keep following this. So if you think I've got everything mastered at my fingertips, then no, you are wrong. I don't. I am still learning just like all of you out there. So yeah, the first tips is to journal your thoughts and feelings. So make sure that you journal how you feel about this whole pandemic thing. How are you feeling right now at the moment? Like just let your feelings flow freely through the pen you are writing. It's like you're expressing all your emotion on the paper through the pen uh, as a medium to express your feelings and emotion. And after journaling each thoughts, make sure you write an affirmation. But affirmation, like for example, the last time I journaled, I wrote, I feel lost, I feel confused, I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever is it, I'm going to find out why am I feeling this way, and I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to overcome this feeling. I will be able to do it. Those are the affirmations I remember I exactly wrote in the last time I journaled, which was I think around last week, or maybe in some day, yeah, in last week, someday in last week. Another tip is to plan your studies. I know it's really hard for us to replan everything back. We have already set a plan beginning of the year, and suddenly all our plans came crashing down in front of our eyes. Like it's going to be really hard for all of us, but you guys have to plan your studies. Plan what are you going to study for your exam, how much are you going to study by this month, by next month how much are you going to study, when are you going to study these topics, and when are you going to study these topics. Yeah, so make sure you set specific plan again. And I'm sure all of us have already know when our exam is postponed, so plan according to the new dates. Another tip is to create a to-do list. So you can do it according to what works for you. I personally create a to-do list every day. I sit every morning, I write a to-do list, what am I supposed to do today. I write it in detail, like including the house chores, housework I have to do on that day. You can do that way, or you can plan 1 week earlier. So you create it like a timetable for the whole week. Monday, what are the tasks I have to complete? Tuesday, what do I have to do? Wednesday, what do I have to finish? So yeah, you can do what works for you. For me, what works best is doing it every day. Yeah, so I don't know. I can stick to my to-do list more better if like I do it every day. And when you create a to-do list, make sure you create top 3 priorities that you have to finish. Like successful students, they don't work according to motivation. They work according to system. So that top 3 things that you write, you have to finish that no matter what. If you do more than that, then that's a bonus for you, good for you. But that top 3 should be a compulsory. It should be how you discipline yourself to finish that top 3 tasks. Yeah, another tip is to keep learning something new. This is important for your mental health too. It's so easy for us to forget about our growth with all this pandemic thing going through. Make sure you keep growing, you guys. Make sure you keep learning something new. It can be as easy as learning a new word from some other language, or learning how to cook a new dish, or learning how to sing, learning how to dance. It can be something like that. So keep learning something new. And oh yeah, another thing that has really helped me is dress up like you would dress up to school or to class or to work. Like dress up. I wear formal clothes every day. The clothes I used to wear to school, I wear that at home every morning. So it keeps me motivated. It gives me that vibe that I am in school. I have to stay focused. I'm a professional person. So yeah, you still have the job, you still are going to study in the same school, the same class you studied before. So what's wrong if you dress up the same way, like you're going to that same job or same class? Yeah. And then another tip is to gratitude. During times like this, it's so easy for us to forget the good things that we still have, the blessings that we are still given, the opportunities that are still there for us, but don't. There's a good in every bad and bad in every good, just like the yin and yang concept. So make sure you express your gratitude. During times like this, it's really needed. Make sure write down what are you grateful for. You have enough food for the whole month. That's something you should feel grateful for. Your parents are with you, something you should feel grateful for. Your exam are being postponed, you can find the good in that. Like, you are being given extra time, especially to all those Form 6 students out there. Like our seniors, they had to go through their semester 2 exam in just 5 months after studying. We are given the opportunity to do it after 11 months of studying. Like, we have more time. You can see the good in that. Even if we graduate much later, but we have extra time to study, to prepare, to really make things clear to ourselves. So yeah, make sure you stay grateful. Make sure you express gratitude. Like, you really need to be grateful for whatever you have right now. So yeah, be grateful. Oh yeah, another tip is to break studying into small little section. So for example, your geography, you have one long topic with 4 subtopics, and in that 4 subtopics, only one subtopic is really long. So you break that one long subtopic into 2. So you will have like around 5 subtopic, because that one you broke into 2. So with that 5 subtopic, break into it's in small section already. So set a plan that I will study this subtopic on Monday, this on Tuesday. So I'll take 5 days. Breaking studying into small section will help you to understand things better, because like, you're not cramping too much of information in your brain or in your mind at just one moment. You're not forcing yourself to just like take so much of things mentally. So break studying into smaller section and study consistently, persistently. Like just now I told, work according to system and not according to motivation. That's what successful students do. They don't wait until they get motivated to study. They create a system where, whether they are motivated or not, whether they feel like it or not, they will study at that time. That's how they discipline themselves. So breaking studying into small section will help you to stay consistent in studying. Like, you'll be disciplined every day. I have to study this much so I can finish this topic by this week. You won't have to cram too much information, like I said just now. Okay, another thing is reflect back on yourself. Why are you here from at the beginning? Like, why are you at this college? Why are you at this university? Why are you at this institute? Like, what is your goal? What is your purpose? What is your reason for doing all this, for studying hard? What is your reason for this? Reflect back on yourself. Go back, reverse back, take a step back to your initial purpose of life, to your goals when you first step into this institute, this place. And don't forget that to achieve that, you have to keep working. You can't quit. You can't give up now. You have a choice to make this obstacle, this challenge, the pandemic, as an excuse for your failure or as a reason for your success. So choose wisely, the choice is yours. And yeah, that's all I want to say. And the last thing I want to tell is thank you to all the frontliners, whether you're working in medical, you're a police, you're an army, you're someone from the enforcement. Thank you so much for protecting us. You're amazing. Like, you sacrifice, you risk your own health for the society, for the country. Thank you so much. We all appreciate whatever you're doing. And yeah, that's all, guys. I hope you find this useful, and please comment down below if you have any tips as a student to be productive that you found out lately. And one thing that I'm still learning too, you guys, like, we are still learning. Hopefully we'll be able to go through this, and we are in this together, so none of you are alone. The whole world is going through this together. Yeah, that's all from me, and spread love, spread positivity. Take care, guys. Bye bye.